You know, people always ask, is Forza Horizon 5 worth playing? Forza Horizon 5 manages to improve on Forza Horizon 4 in multiple different ways, both ways that anybody with eyeballs can appreciate, and ways that people who love performance, tuning, physics can also appreciate. And I don't on it what kind of wizardry they've summoned, but they've managed to pull it off, and in my opinion, this is the new best open world racing game of all time. The only place where you can really live that car guy fantasy. And if you don't like cars, hey, there's some bushes and cactuses here you can run over. So it's good fun for everybody. Let's start with the reason you're here. The cars, or at least most of you, they are immaculately detailed. I've never seen such detail in an open world racing game. This is ridiculous. Playground, stop it. Stop. This is not even fair to other developers that do not have the privilege to sit there and watch you do this work. This is by far the most detail you will see in any open world racing game for, I would say, years to come. Maybe until the next Horizon game. This is damn near photorealistic, running in real time in the performance mode on Xbox Series X. Now, not only do these cars look absolutely phenomenal, but the scenery, the map is more diverse than ever. This is a good thing because you find yourself from mountaintop to boggy swamp in a matter of minutes, and you don't even know how you did it. You're like, well, I didn't fly here. I definitely didn't teleport here. I don't even know how I got here, but I don't even care. And I did it in this thing. And you know what? I'm kind of glad it happened. The inevitable journey from one part of the map to the other without absolutely any reason whatsoever happens often enough to be a legitimate gameplay loop in Forza Horizon 5. And it only works because it is so enjoyable. It is such a treat to drive cars in this game. If not for the driving in Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon, we would not be playing Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport. There's a reason that it's such a big community. There's a reason it was so successful before Game Pass, which, by the way, this game launches into day and date. There's a reason there are so many millions of Forza Horizon fans, and it's because of the way the cars feel, in conjunction with the ability to upgrade those cars in any number of ways, including anything from engine swaps, forced induction, tire width, compound, rims, exhaust manifolds, and much more, including more additions to that Forza upgrade lineup that you are used to. Yes, you heard me right. For the first time in about 5,000 years, we've got really meaningful upgrades that are new to that Forza upgrade lineup. Things like rally differentials, off-road differentials, off-road tires. They've even got 8, 7, 10-speed transmission options for those of you that really want to push that 30 miles to the gallon. And that suits everything well, considering that the cars also look cooler with a lot of their newer visual customization options. Many cars have body kits that were not previously available, including GT4 style wings and wide bodies. On top of that, you do have a larger rim selection and pretty much the same tuning options as before when it comes to the tuner side of things. By the way, if you want some of the fastest tunes available in the game right now, type in RDX in the description for maybe the car you're using, almost any of them you see in this review, and you will find my setup on the store. Let me know if you've tried one of these, and of course feel free to follow me on the Forza Horizon 5 creator page and Xbox Live at II to find these easier if you are having problems. Now obviously, the game is beautiful, it feels great to play, it's got a really fun mini game of building cars and parts within classes within itself. But how are the events? What are you doing in these showcases? And what is it like to play with friends seamlessly on Xbox Live? The events are familiar, but different, right? Different showcases for a different region. Mexico, being the gorgeous place that it is, does offer a very diverse set of environments. Not only that, but races where you can literally have a jet ski and a Jeep or a truck or whatever you want to call this thing, right next to each other, racing to the finish line. I'm just kidding. It's a Bronco. It's a Bronco. I know it's a Bronco. Long story short, you can do some really cool stuff in this game, and you can do it with your friends. Very, very easily, I might add. When it worked, it was phenomenal. During the review period, there was an early sample size of matchmaking attempts that did not really work out, but it's only improved as it's gotten closer to launch, and I had no failed matching attempts the other night as I did play this online with some friends. I expect this to be in good shape, though those servers will get hammered quite hard by the amount of players that are going to jump on this on November 9th, and that's November 5th for those of you that own the premium edition of the game. Connectivity to the server is super quick and almost really seamless. It really is. It's that fast with these new systems, and I can't complain about this. A quick tab over to the Horizon Solo or Horizon Life tab will enable you to disconnect, connect seamlessly very quickly. Just be sure that your game was not in quick resume when trying to play with friends, because that probably is causing some issues for some people. Just quit out of the game, restart it, and then join the race. See if this does fix your issue, which I do believe was the culprit for myself. At the end of the day, the multiplayer is very seamless. See somebody next to you? Well, it's just a button press away from a convoy and, of course, a race. A co-op race or a PvP race. Make up your mind, because somebody is going to try to race you. And it's really cool seeing all of these upgraded cars driving around, and I only expect this to get even more cool as the rest of the community gets their hands on this game with all of the cool, awesome creators that make cool liveries and tunes out there. You're going to have a world full of amazing looking cars. And a lot of these cars you will run into at these Horizon festivals, these different hubs that specialize in different disciplines in racing. Street racing, road racing, Baja, off-road, all that good stuff and more. And within these, you do have showcase events. Now, I won't spoil them for you, right? I won't spoil these, but I will say look forward to them. They are fun. You can do them with friends, and they're just one of the many cool things in Forza Horizon 5. You can choose which one of these outposts to upgrade, suit yourself for the type of racing that you prefer, the cars you have on hand, and money is quite plentiful. Some expansion packs on the way. They do plan on investing a lot of time in development and improving and expanding this experience to be beyond what it already is, which is absolutely massive. Again, I've mentioned this on podcasts and videos, but this map is their biggest Horizon map yet, containing 11 biomes, and there's something really cool about coming over a crest of a hill and seeing sand dunes when you were just seeing a jungle. It is a very cool way that they've melded and blended these regions within a map that looks so big, feels massive, but you get through it seemingly quicker than ever. And it's kind of weird in a way, because that just shows you how much better this map is designed, with a main highway through the middle of the thing. They were careful to avoid the dread of driving across a massive open world map with nothing to do. A lot of games do not pull this off correctly. Horizon 5 is a joy just to drive across, and there are so many things to see and do along the way. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't cover the car perk system, the level up system for what is essentially your driving skills and sometimes specific vehicles, and you can apply these to cars to provide bonuses to skill chains if you are into those types of things, as well as some other cool perks. And on top of that, you do have wheel spins, super wheel spins, houses that you can buy that do give you unique perks, like the one that enables you to fast travel anywhere, and they even kind of reward you for brand loyalty with the manufacturer. By collecting many of these cars with one manufacturer, you get extra cars or bonuses with that manufacturer, sprinkling in a little bit of Forza Motorsport 4 into this open world franchise. I'm all for it. Now we just need club garages to come back, not only in motorsport, but in Forza Horizon, be able to form our own clans and race each other's tunes and builds. That would be really awesome. So, a lot of people ask me, is Forza Horizon worth playing? Yes, it's really worth playing. Not only is it worth playing, but it is a must play, especially as a showcase of what a cross-generation engine is doing, how it is breaking misconceptions and shocking people by what it's doing on Xbox Series X, the most powerful console of all time, and Xbox Series S, the most accessible next-generation console of all time. It is doing great, amazing things on both systems, and you cannot go wrong with either. 60 FPS being available on both. I cannot recommend this this as a racing game fan enough, and I think the more you put into this, the more you're going to get back. Whereas so many games fall short of that, Forza Horizon 5 succeeds, having layer upon layer of thing to do and things to specialize at, and a lot of fun to be had with your friends, most importantly. If you are a racing game fan, this is a no-brainer. But here's the trick. Here's the thing that Turn 10 and Playground Games have figured out. If you're not a racing game fan, this is a no-brainer. Almost every single non-racing game fan that I've talked to about Horizon, well, they are playing these games, and they're becoming racing game fans as a result. You might be the next one. Give it a try November 9th on Xbox Game Pass, and let me know what your thoughts are on Forza Horizon 5. As for me, I cannot find any negative things about this game, and that is a very rare case. As of right now, in its launch state, given that everything works well when everybody hits these servers, this game, for me, is a solid 9.4, 9.5 out of 10, which is something I did not expect. I can tell you that this is the best Horizon yet, and that is a massive accomplishment, especially with new people leading the team there at Playground on this project. It is to be commended, and this is a quality product that nobody can take shots at. This is the prime gold standard for open world racing games. I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to all of the patrons, the channel members that make all of this possible. Shout out to Xbox for sending me the review copy. And of course, thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, perhaps hit the like button, subscribe for even more. I will have an early review of Halo Infinite and some other games. So again, let me know your thoughts. I'm Dealer. I'll see you in the next one.